whitewater paddling and all the safety techniques. That way, you tread your kayak away. Whether you want to just be a glass boater or you want to get on a bad board like this, we'll press even further. Hope you enjoyed. Check it out.
In this video, you will learn about the kayak roll. The kayak roll is honestly the most important thing that you can learn in your kayak progression because it is a self-rescue skill that's going to help you stay in your boat and prevent you from swimming. But however, we are all in between swims. It doesn't matter if you're a novice or if you're a professional. We all swim at some point. It doesn't matter when, who, or where. It's gonna happen. Swimming is inevitable. But the thing about swimming though is that at best, it's just gonna ruin your pride, wear down your energy because swimming is exhausting. At worst, it can put you and your friends in your crew in danger. So we would like to minimize the swimming as much as possible. If you don't know how to roll, that doesn't mean you can't go on a river though. There are plenty of rivers out there where the rapids are easy and the hazards are minimum. So if you don't know how to roll, you can still go on the river at any time. It just your rivers might be a little bit limited. If you do not know how to roll though, one thing that is imperative for you to learn how to do is a wet exit. Wet exit is just as it sounds. You are exiting your boat, but you must be able to rescue yourself at all times. So when you first get your boat, that very first boat, make sure you can perform a wet exit. And before you ever put on your spray skirt, make sure that strap on the spray skirt is outside of the boat. You do not want it to be inside the cockpit. But when you do get your first roll, I can tell you right now, it's going to be a great feeling. You're going to be super excited. Your confidence is going to go way up. Those rivers are going to look easier, and you're going to be willing to try and challenge yourself to more things. That's just going to make you a better paddler. The hip snap is the most important part of the roll to learn. This is the motion that will upright your boat when you are upside down. When practicing the hip snap, use the side of a pool or the bow of another boat or a friend. When rolling over from the upright position, do not lean over the side of your boat. Instead, lift the opposite knee up until your boat is on top of you. This will keep your body weight in the center of your boat. Keep lifting your knee until gravity takes over. Relax your arms and dip your ear in the water. If you are right-handed, you will hip snap on your right side, and if you are left-handed, you will hip snap on the left side. To upright your boat, relax the opposite knee. This is generally the left knee because most people are right-handed. If you are left-handed, you want to relax the right knee. Forcefully exert your knee and hip closest to the pool, boat, or friend. Keep the head and body stationary. Do not try to push up with your arms. The head needs to be the last thing that comes out of the water. It is best to use one hand while hip snapping. Use the hand that is closest to the pool, bow, or friend. This will mimic the natural body movement of a roll. When rolling, there are 4 positions: setup, sweep, hip snap, and finish. The setup starts on your non-dominant side. If you are right-handed, reach over to your left side, and if you are left-handed, reach over to your right side. Rotate your body and place your paddle next to the boat, parallel with the midline of your body. Keep your arms in a neutral position. The hip should be in the center
of your arms. Do not lean forward. This will create tension in your body and will prevent you from doing a proper sweep and will inhibit a good hip snap. Cock your wrists forward. Imagine trying to make a motorcycle go faster. This will adjust the blade angle to be parallel with the surface of the water. The power face of the paddle blade will face straight up. Push your arms down as far as possible. Try to get the paddle on the hull of your boat. When you are ready, go underwater. Allow the boat to settle before trying anything else. You have time and you can hold your breath longer than you think, so there is not any need to rush. During the sweep, tuck your chin into the shoulder on the side you will roll on. Keep your chin there the entire time. Rotate your entire body 90 degrees away from the boat. Imagine you're trying to escape from your boat. You can't do that using only your arms. Using only your arms will take your shoulders out of the box. Your eyes should follow the paddle blade. Make sure the paddle is out of the water next to the boat. Make sure your wrists stay forward. If they roll back before the sweep starts, the paddle will slice through the water, dropping the paddle blade. You will lose the purchase on your paddle blade. You want your paddle blade to stay on the surface of the water. Keep your rear forearm and hand on the boat. This is your pivot point. If the rear arm comes off the boat, you are now using your arms instead of your body. When you hip snap when you reach 90 degrees from your boat. It is the same motion. The hip snap is the same motion that you were practicing on the side of the pool. Do not pause for too long when you reach 90 degrees. Use the momentum from the sweep to help you hip snap. When you finish, the head is the last part of your body to come out of the water. The arm that is closest to you is tucked into the body with the hand next to your shoulder. The other arm is fully extended. Your chin is still tucked into the shoulder and your eyes are looking at the paddle. When you complete your roll, immediately take a forward stroke to build momentum so you don't get flipped over again. The difference between a C-to-C roll and a sweep roll is that the sweep combines the sweep and hip snap into one fluid motion. The hip snap starts at about 30 degrees after rotation or 1 o'clock.